Coming off two straight road losses this past week, the Missouri men's basketball team will look to get back on track today against the Tennessee Volunteers. But not only are they trying to break a 9-game losing streak, today they'll have a little extra motivation on their side. Over 10,000 fans packed Mizzou Arena in support of assistant coach Brad Luz's daughter Ryan, who was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma in October. And in this Rally for Ryan game, it's only fitting that Ryan Rosberg went off in the first half. The big man had 12 points and even made his presence felt on the defensive end of the floor. Tennessee would keep it close though on this nice layup from Armani Moore in the lane, but Missouri would do one better. Off this missed three-pointer, KJ Walton flies in for the putback layup as the Tigers took an 11-point lead into the locker room. Great moment at halftime as the crowd welcomed Brad Luz and his family to a standing ovation, and Coach Luz delivered this message.
Thank you for helping us to save cancer. That when you picked the fight with Ryan Luz, you messed with the wrong little girl. Thank you very much.
Missouri would close out Tennessee in the second half as here Naaman Wright takes the ball coast to coast for the slam. The bench going absolutely bananas. And what's a Missouri win without a Ryan Rosberg throwdown? Not the most graceful of landings, but it will get the job done as the Tigers capped off an 11-point victory by presenting the game ball to Ryan Luz. It could not have gone any better for the Missouri Tigers here today. Not only did they pick up the 11-point victory, but they were also able to raise over $25,000 in cash donations, with all proceeds going to pediatric cancer research. The Tigers will look to make it 2 straight on Tuesday here at home against South Carolina. From Mizzou Arena, Danny Shin, 23 Sports. Coming off a 2-0 victory over Arkansas Pine Bluff on Wednesday, the Missouri Tigers will welcome UIC to town tonight for the first of a 4-game set this weekend. The Tigers are currently riding a 6-game winning streak thanks in part to strong pitching, and tonight Reggie McClain will look to continue that hot streak. It was a cold and chilly night at Taylor Stadium, but Tigers starting pitcher Reggie McClain brought the heat early on. The redshirt senior retired the first 11 batters he faced, and overall, he struck out a career-high 11 batters over 7 1/3 innings and gave up just 2 earned runs. With McClain out of the game and the Tigers up 4-2 at that point, UIC began to rally back. With the bases loaded, Alex D hits a ground ball to short left field, but Ryan Howard can't do anything with it as UIC pulls within 1 run. With a slim lead, the Tigers turn to Brian Sharp to try to close it out. But with runners on first and third and 2 outs, you see the runner take off for second base, and Sharp balks home the game-tying run, and Missouri would have to win this one in the bottom of the 9th. Ian Nelson would get things started for the Tigers with a single to center field, and up next, reigning SEC Freshman of the Week Connor Brumfield bloops one to left field and gives Ryan Howard a chance to win it. And from the crack of the bat, there was no doubt about that one. Howard with a walk-off 3-run home run, and Missouri wins this one in dramatic fashion, 7-4. The sun was shining bright on University Field and Tigers starter Tori Finucane. However, Finucane got off to a rough start in the top of the first, as here Tina Josefa smokes this one off the left center field wall as Georgia takes a 1-0 lead. However, Missouri would take the lead in the bottom of the third by scoring 2 runs, including this sacrifice fly from Chloe Rathburn to put the Tigers up 3-1. A big moment in the top of the fourth, as here Alyssa DiCarlo flies out to center and Gadbois makes a great catch off the center field wall, and they try to double up the runner at second. The players are arguing that she tagged up before Gadbois made the catch. Coach Aaron Earlywine out to argue with the ump. The umps get together, but they call her safe. This would prove crucial as the very next batter, Alex Hugo, would smack a 2-run shot over the left field wall as Georgia ties the game at 3. And after the inning, you can see Earlywine still not happy with the call, and rightfully so, as from that point on, it was all Bulldogs. Here with the bases loaded in the top of the 7th, Emily Crane cannot make the diving catch, and that would drive in 2 runs. And a few batters later, Sydney Emmanuel will cap off a 6-run 7th inning for the Bulldogs with an RBI single through the left side, and Missouri would drop Game 1 of this 3-game set.